And this is Opie, for those of you who don't know him. Opie is my favourite little miniature horse, or I should say favourite little reformed character. Now, if you don't know Opie, his story was pretty tragic to start with. I got given him because he was in a really bad situation. He was horrendously overweight. He had massive behaviour issues with aggression. He had lived isolated completely on his own, away from other horses for over 7 years. And when I brought him back, I went and picked him up, and when I brought him back, his behaviour was some of the most dangerous I've ever seen. So he was incredibly horse aggressive. He used to try to rip the throat out of every horse he came across. One time he got loose and fought a statue. I'm not sure who won that one, but he was so aggressive and he was manic. He couldn't settle down. He would run for 24 hours straight without eating or drinking. He would just get so neurotic and manic about being with other horses that he couldn't manage himself. And those issues came about because he didn't know how to socially interact with other horses. And so we have spent 2 years teaching Opie to behave around us and how to behave around other horses. And it took a long time, I'm not gonna lie. He came as this overweight, stallion. We got his behavior really good. That took months, and then we castrated him, but then it didn't quite fix all his behavior. This has been a long journey. And it kind of only came about because at least I'd already worked with a lot of stallions. I know what stallions can be like. I know that they can be amazingly well-mannered social animals. And that was my goal with Opie, to give him that chance to be a happy, socially well-adjusted, well-behaved pony. There are so many moments along the way that were just so tragically sad. I mean, some of the clips I look back on just break my heart. He was so stressed, so miserable. He really just didn't know what to do with himself. But 2 years on, exactly 2 years on, I got him in October 2020, and I went to Equifest in October 2022. And at Equifest, Opie was perfectly behaved. He got led around by children, and he came to my wild horse clinics where I led him around off Thor, another horse, and he was phenomenal. He was out in the big arena. He trotted around with all the flags, all the stands, the marquees, the crowds. He interacted with people, but most of all, I could ride my horse, lead Opie, and just have him trot along beside me, completely at ease, completely confident, being around another horse. And to me, this is the biggest win, probably the hardest but most successful horse rehab of my entire career. To have him out there in public with another horse, behaving beautifully, interacting with people and horses, has been the goal for 2 years. Opie, you missing your friends? And I was just so excited to be able to pull it off and show his story from beginning to, well, not end, but beginning to a very happy part of his journey, fully adjusted, fully rehabbed little boy.